Commander, sir, I must say I've got my concerns about this Aqua Rigel planet.
Feel free to speak, Ewan.
Well, sir, it's a watery planet, right?
That's correct.
Without any dry land?
Correct again. What's the concern?
Well, sir, last time I checked we were rodents, and rodents don't exactly do well underwater. We don't have gills now, do we?
No, we don't. We'll just have to trust command again like we do every other time something new comes up.
Aye, but my point is I didn't believe we'll be rescuing rodents. And if that's the case, just who are orcs down there? What kind of distress are they in? And just why should we be helping them?
I don't know, Ewan. Maybe that's why we've been ordered to dock at the local command outpost.
Sir.
Yeah, Pete.
What if we just fly past this water planet? If I can point out the obvious, sir. I am a porcupine, and we don't exactly get along well with inflatable pool floats or water wings, if you catch my drift.
Why, Peter, is that fear I detect? You're not afraid of the water, are you, son?
No, that's not a fear of water, but there is a strong dislike for everything that could go wrong under the water.
You mean like no oxygen, no light, unknown perils and dangers, total dependence on engineered devices to simply exist?
Yeah, something like that.
How is this different from space travel?
Oh, that's easy, Boris. The difference is the fear of water.
I am not afraid of the water.
So that's why you never want to bathe.
Quiet, woman. Commander, sir, I'm sorry. You'll have to count the porcupines out on this one, all right?
It's not an option, Pete. Guys, if we've learned nothing else by now, it's that disobedience is not an option.
Beaver's not afraid. We do quite well in water. Perhaps, Peter, we build you a nice log raft.
Mr. Boris, it's a planet totally covered in water, so technically there wouldn't be any trees available anywhere on the planet.
Who said anything about needing trees on planet? You falsely assume beavers lack fully stocked lumberyard on board ship.
Why would I assume you do?
You guys have a lumberyard on board your ship?
Sadly, no. I was hiding temporary disappointment that no trees exist on water planet. But if there be no trees, there is no point in beavers going to planet. Count beavers out.
Not an option, Boris.
You can count us in, Commander.
Great, because there's not an option here, guys.
Commander, sir,
Yeah, Checker.
is it safe to assume that there might be giant shrimp on that planet?
Probably, yeah.
And maybe, just maybe, giant lobster too, sir?
More or less, sure.
Sir, what about scallops?
Yeah, Checker, sure. It's an ocean planet. I'm sure all things oceany live there.
And Beauregard, sir, is it safe to assume that we have plenty of butter in the fleet supplies?
Oh, why, yes, sir. I always make sure Fleet 522 is stocked with plenty of butter. Anything less just wouldn't...
Ooh-wee! You can count us in, sir. I just love seafood.
No, Checker. No, you can't. You just can't.
Sir?
Checker, we can't eat the seafood on Aqua Rigel.
Why, sure we can, sir. That's why it's called seafood. You eat it. It's not called sea collect or sea watch or even sea pet. It's food from the sea. See?
No, Checker. This plot device is not going to work with the massive allegory and world we've spent the last 3 years and 3 movies building.
Say what? I'm confused.
Listen, we can't eat the sea life. We're being sent to rescue them. Just go with the flow here, okay?
Well, can I at least get some saltwater taffy?
Sure. Well, maybe you can eat the scallops. I don't know if you can convincingly anthropomorphize a scallop or not.
Say what?
Let's see, you got Sally the scallop? No. Sammy the scallop? No. You know what? Never mind. Listen to me, guys. New rule. No eating of anything on Aqua Rigel while we're here. You got it?
Sir?
Yeah, Beauregard.
What else can you tell us about this distress signal? I mean, is it coming from a downed ship? Are there rodents that need rescuing? How do we reach them? Can our ships even re-enter and exit the atmosphere?
I don't know much more than what I've already explained to you all. We're scheduled to dock at another outpost located near Aqua Rigel. We'll get more information when we get there, all right? Anything else?
Gopher 5-1, hailing, sir.
On comm, please, Hallie.
Aye, sir. Connecting now. On comm now.
Commander, I don't mean to be alarming you, but have you seen the outpost?
No, what's the problem, Ewan?
Sir, I'm at a loss for words. I mean, it appears to be covered with fish. Now, I know that cannot be real fish, but can you imagine Command allowing one of their outposts to be covered with something that even closely resembles a fish?
Ewan, there's nothing repulsive about fish.
Oh, that's what you say, sir.
And I'm sure there's a perfectly good explanation. Hallie, zoom in on the outpost, please.
Aye, sir.
Oh, the humanity! The fish is a ship? Can you imagine, Commander, making a ship in the form of a fish? Then even worse, making something as regal as a rodent actually fly in a fish ship? How humiliating.
Hallie, open a comm channel to the whole fleet, please.
Aye, sir. Fleet channel open now, sir.
Fleet, this is your commander speaking. We are now approaching Outpost 1615. Prepare for approach and disembarking procedures. I'll see you on the outpost. Commander out.
Welcome to Outpost 1615. My name is Captain Jonah. I am in charge of this outpost, and I am here to brief you on your mission. Let's start off with our planet here, Aqua Rigel. Aqua Rigel is a watery planet, and therefore every creature on the planet lives underwater. They are highly intelligent, but live in total ignorance of Command's existence. And for that reason, Command established Outpost 1615 many years ago. For years, we have been sending teams down to the planet to represent Command and invite the creatures to leave their horrible darkness behind.
I beg your pardon, sir.
Yes, you there, Scottish Gopher.
Are you saying Command is interested in helping fish?
Oh, no.
Oh, that's a relief, because that sounds a wee bit ridiculous. I mean, to think Command might actually be interested in the lives of fish.
Oh, no, sir. There's much more than just fish down there. No. Command is interested in helping everything down there, including fish, whales, clams, sharks, crustaceans, jellyfish, seahorses, cuttlefish, octopi.
Did you say pie, sir? I love me some pie, but I ain't had a real pie since I started on this gluten-free, non-GMO, organic-based, nutritive, soylent product. So, count me in.
Sorry, Checker, but I do believe he said octopi, not apple pie. Octopi are octopuses, as in the sea creature similar to a squid. You know, squishy with 10 legs.
Well, actually, Beauregard, squids have 10 arms. Octopi only have 8. Perhaps you were thinking of a cuttlefish, which are kind of like a squid.
I don't care if they have 8 arms or 10 legs. Beavers don't cuddle. Any embrace with more than 2 arms is technically, in fact, act of war.
What do you think there, Peter? Reckon you could get a fish to cuddle with you?
Like I said before, I'm not interested in going anywhere near any water unless it's in the shower pot.
I thought your wife said you don't never bathe.
All right, gents, back on task, please. Command wants to help everyone that calls Aqua Rigel home.
Well, sir, I find it a wee bit ridiculous. Everyone knows Command is only interested in rodents.
Really?
Aye, really.
Then how do you explain me? I am not a rodent.
Gerbil cheeks!
Nope, I am not a gerbil either. Up until now, you've probably only encountered other rodents because you were still close to your own planet. Not anymore. Gentlemen, let me be the first to welcome you to the rest of the galaxy.
Is there wood anywhere in rest of galaxy?
Yes, but not here. Alrighty, now continuing on. We sent out the distress signal that your ship has detected because we need your help. And apparently Command saw fit to relay our signal to your fleet, huh? And so, any questions so far?
Just some clarification, please.
Yes, Commander.
You need our help to help the inhabitants of Aqua Rigel.
Right?
Why didn't they just ask for help?
Oh, that is very easy. It is simple ignorance. They're a smart bunch of creatures, but very ignorant. They can't even tell their left fin from the right. They dwell in total darkness, not even realizing they could even have better if only they'd ask for help.
So, what's our role, sir?
Well, for some time now, we've been getting reports of remote population of creatures that has somehow gone unnoticed. We've finally located that population in a remote and very deep trench. The locals call it the Dark Abyss.
And I take it that's where you want us to go.
That is correct.
Just exactly what needs to be done in this dark abyss.
Well, I suppose the good news for you is that we only need you to launch a torpedo.
Sir, you mean a torpedo? Like an underwater missile?
No, sir, I mean a torpedo. It's like a torpedo, but instead of blowing up, it projects a video kindly informing anyone in the vicinity that Command has more for them. Hence a torpedo. We find it works very well to establish our first contact.
So we just need to find the Dark Abyss and launch this torpedo, and that's it, correct?
Oh, yes, sir, that is all we need from you. But our intel is limited, so we can only get you so close. You'll have to do a bit of exploration while you're down there, huh? It's a basic seek and save mission.
Well, there shouldn't be a problem.
There is one more thing.
What's that?
Your galaxy cutter is not equipped for water, huh? So command has assigned you and your captains to an angler ship.
What's an angler ship, sir?
Gentlemen, behold your angler ship.
Oh, for the love of bagpipes.
Oh, yeah, that's what I thought.
Behold the angler. Your call sign is H10-7. She is a much smaller vessel than your galaxy cutters, and she needs to be. Where you're going is a very tight network of canyons, huh? She's small, fast, and nimble. She's capable of handling great depths, and she's propelled by ultra-quiet submarine ion drive called the Ghost Drive.
Sir, why is it called the Ghost Drive?
Seriously, huh? It's because she's ultra-quiet, like a ghost.
Oh, okay, I feel you.
Okay, but why?
Well, that is simple, because we don't like to disrupt the various colonies and communities we pass through, huh? It's the same reason the overall ship design looks very similar to a fish, eh? An anglerfish, to be exact.
But why secrecy, sir?
Well, Command's presence is relatively new to this planet, huh? And as you might imagine, the sea life tends to be a little suspicious of our presence and motives, so we try to be mindful and curious as we pass through. Until, of course, we can earn their trust. All right, back to the ship's features. The Angler is equipped with high-powered lights all over its hull. You'll be needing them too, huh? After all, where you're going isn't called the Dark Abyss for nothing. And finally, the cool part, your Angler is equipped with one state-of-the-art DSP, or Deep Sea Pod Walker. It is like Robotech, but underwater. Ooh. Just in case you are needing to leave the Angler for any reason. But be mindful, there is only room for one pilot, so should your Pod Walker get into any kind of trouble, well, let us just hope that doesn't happen, huh? You should be fine. And finally, she is also equipped with a new digital assistant. We call her Sally.
Hello, Captain. I'm Sally, and I will be assisting you.
Hi, Sally. How many of these angler ships are we being assigned? Because our crew currently occupies 25 ships.
All right, you get one.
One what?
Oh, one ship, sir. You only get one angler ship.
Wow.
Seriously?
What?
Are you kidding?
Is that practical, sir?
That is what Command has ordered, so it must be so. Always trust Command.
Commander, sir, I've got my reservations.
What? Like dinner reservations? Man, how'd you already get those? I'm hungry.
No, son, not dinner reservations. He means he's scared.
Sad little porcupine, still afraid of water.
It's the lack of oxygen that's the problem, Boris, not the abundance of water.
There's no reason to be scared, Peter. It's going to be just like space, except wet. But you're not actually going to get wet.
And I can guarantee I'm not scared. But I still think it's a fool's errand. I truly doubt there's anything or anyone down there worth saving.
Well, we're committed, men. We're gonna do it even if we have to do it afraid. Dad, I think you should sit this one out. I want you to stay behind and look after Bethany, Tori, and the twins, all right?
You don't have to tell me twice, son. But to be perfectly honest with you, I'll probably just be taking lots of naps.
Now, men, I must leave you. It is my dinner time, and they're offering a brand new chutney sandwich at the new deli on E-Deck. You have 3 hours until your departure. You should go and visit your families. Bye-bye.
Sir, who's going to watch after my kids?
Oh, yes, I'm very, very sorry. Your children will be perfectly safe on board this outpost while you are gone, huh?
You're not going with us, sir?
Me? Oh, no. My responsibilities are here on this outpost. Besides, do you not see the irony of a man named Jonah serving inside a ship that looks like a fish? I think not. But you can reach me anytime on the Angler's Com, okay? Bye now.
All right, men, you heard the captain. Let's go see our families. Meet back here in 2 hours. That will give us enough time to familiarize ourselves with this new ship before we launch. Commander's log. We are nearly ready to embark on this new assignment from Command. Myself, Peter, Beauregard, Esel, Checker, Boris, and Ewan have taken our places on the bridge of this new fast exploration submersible ship called the Angler. I've asked Grandpa to stay behind, and Ernest is late as usual. Most of the controls seem to have a familiar interface, but we also have a new digital assistant to help us.
Hello, sir. How do you like your new ship?
Oh, hello, Sally. It is a little different.
Yes, sir. But don't worry. I can teach anyone how to operate all ship functions.
I'm glad to hear it. Systems check, Sally.
All systems are go, ready to detach and begin planetary approach.
And what about the Morpedo?
Secured and in the cargo hold, sir. Pack Rat 5-1, hailing you, sir.
Okay, Sally. Uncom, please.
Oh, Commander, I'm so sorry, but I don't believe Ernest is going to be able to do this mission, sir.
Whoa. Slow down, Brandine. What's going on here, sweetie?
Oh, Commander, it's just terrible. Ernest decided to go with that nice Captain Jonah down to that there New Delhi called the New Delhi Deli, which is kind of a weird name. It seems unnecessarily redundant. But anyways, he ain't never had none of that whatever food they serve there. And that nice Captain Jonah warned my husband at least twice to stay away from something called the Mergmalader. Count how spicy it was, but you know my Ernest.
Oh, please tell me he didn't eat the Mergmalader.
Oh, you know he did, sir. Even after Captain Jonah warned him it would open up his Bombay doors, which apparently means lots of...
TMI, Brandine. TMI.
Oh, Commander, it was horrible to watch my sugar dumpling sit there a-drooling on himself, all red-faced, screaming, "This Mergmalader is lighting up my life." And that was just the beginning of his sorrows.
It burns a something fierce, Commander. I can't stop a sweating. Oh, I think my tongue's a sweating. I think my eyeballs is a sweating too. Oh.
I don't need to know anymore, Brandine. Please, tell Ernest to rest up and drink plenty of fluids. It's going to be all right.
Oh, yes, sir. I'm just so sorry about all this. I promise you he'll never eat that Mergmalader again.
It's really okay, Brandine. Tell Ernest it's going to be okay. All right, bye now. Commander out. Well, I guess we're down to a crew of 7 now, gentlemen.
Sally, you do have navigation maps for this dark abyss. I mean, you know where we're going, right?
Why, yes, sir. All command's data has been uploaded.
And you can get us there, right?
Yes, sir. Approximately.
Approximately? What do you mean, approximately?
Whoa, calm down, Peter. Captain Noah said up front the location wasn't exact. We knew this.
I don't remember any such thing, all right?
That's the fear talking, son. Fear'll make you delusional.
I'm not delusional and I'm not afraid. I just don't think it's wise for us to be launching out to the bottom of an ocean planet without knowing exactly where we're going. It just seems a little foolish to me.
Peter Beaver is not excited about the mission either. I think it's waste of time and resources, plus no trees here. But we trust command. Location or no location, let's just get this little test over with, huh?
Sir, I'm not real excited about this.
Duly noted, but we're going to press on.
Great. The sooner we go and launch this torpedo, the sooner we can get back on our way to Rodentopia.
Miss Sally, ma'am,
Yes, Mr. Checkers?
what does your name mean?
It's an acronym, Mr. Checkers. It stands for Submarine Assistant and Loving It. And believe me, I do.
I believe you, Sally. All right, gentlemen, let's do this. Sally?
Yes, sir. Departing outpost now.
Everybody okay?
Boom, baby.
Yes, sir.
Aye, sir.
Boom.
Sally, everything okay?
Yes, sir. All systems are functional.
All right, let's take her down.
Oh, boy.
Relax, Peter. Remember, just like space, but wet.
Well, technically, Boris, not exactly. Whereas space is a total vacuum, where we're going is the exact opposite. In fact, the pressures at the depths where we're headed are strong enough to easily crush any one of our spaceships like
really
a grape.
not helping here, Easel. Commander's log. We've had to travel a lot further underwater than I had originally expected, so I've decided to assign everyone a task suited to their talents and their abilities just to keep them busy. I'm hoping we can locate the correct canyon as soon as possible. How are we progressing, Sally?
We are closing in on the Boxwork Canyons, and we have descended to a depth of 5,000 feet.
All right, let's bring the ship to a standstill and let's reevaluate all of Command's maps on the canyon system, all right? From here, it's going to be a little bit slower going. Boris, how's the ship looking?
Ship look good, Commander. I thought we might get leak, but no leak.
But that's good though, right? Isel, have you managed to educate yourself on the Podwalker?
Yes, sir. Sally's been very helpful. It's a very interesting piece of hardware. I do hope we get to use it, sir.
Sally, get me Captain Jonah, please.
Yes, sir. Connecting now. On comm now.
Hello, Commander. I hope all is well.
Oh, yes, sir. Now, we're good. I wanted to get some clarification on these maps and the Boxwork Canyons.
Oh, of course. What can I be clarifying for you, sir?
Well, sir, we're currently over the Boxwork Canyon you have on the map, but there are so many different canyons here. Which one leads to the Dark Abyss?
Oh, my good Commander. As I said, this is where you will have to do some exploration, huh? Our intel can only get you so close. Try mapping the canyons as you explore them, huh? Okay, on by now.
Connection terminated, sir.
I can see that, Sally. Well, I guess this is where we start exploring and mapping the network of canyons.
Sir, Captain Jonah did say it was a seek and save mission. I guess this is where we start seeking.
Commander, sir, you see this?
What's that, Pete?
I think we got some company, sir.
I just look out on the strange, wretched creatures.
Why y'all reckon they just floating there staring at us like that?
Never mind that. What are they?
That's easy, laddie. That one is obviously an underwater unicorn sort of fish beast, and the other one is a spaghetti-looking fish beast.
And Command is actually interested in these fish beasts?
Don't be ridiculous, son. Of course not. This is all just another fleet test. So let's do it proper and efficient, lads. Pass the test and get on the road in Topia.
You guys don't suppose they're trying to communicate with us, do you?
Oh, nonsense, they're a fish. And everyone knows their brains are the size of chickpeas. They're probably just sleeping on lazy fish beasts.
Man, I love chickpeas. Oh, fun fact. Did you know how much is really just peanut butter, but made out of chickpeas? Wiggity what?
Duh. I'm not sure, but I think unicorn fish is moving his mouth. Maybe not. Pescetti fish beast just blew bubbles.
Sally, do we have some sort of underwater intercom or something?
Yes, sir. The intercom is now open.
And I was just wondering how you got so big. I mean, you're quite big for an angler. I don't know, Jules. Maybe he's asleep. You can never tell with anglers. No eyelids, you know. Just always staring like they've been hypnotized. All right. Good point there, Jules. I said hello there. I'm Benjamin and I'm an Orwell. And this is Jules. What are you doing in these waters and how'd you get so big?
Holy smokes, they can talk. And it's English.
Impossible. Fish can't talk.
Well, Jaws and Free Willy couldn't, but Flipper could. And Sebastian and Flounder, they could too. And Nemo. And then there was Dory.
And now a sea unicorn.
Sally, can I talk to them on this intercom?
Yes, sir. Intercom is now open.
Hello there.
Oh, hello there. Did I wake you? Sorry. I'm Benjamin and I'm an Orwell. And this is Jules and she's a Nautilus. She says hello. Say, how'd you talk without moving your mouth? And what's your name?
Well, I'm Commander Buck Hamster, and we represent...
Commander? Now that's a funny first name, wouldn't you say, Jules?
No, Commander is actually my title, and listen, I'm not really an anglerfish. What you're looking at is actually a ship that is made to look like a fish.
Sir, if I might advise you, you may want to head to shallower waters, because you're talking gibberish.
I understand how crazy this may all sound, but if you'll swim a little closer and just look into my eye here, you'll see what I'm saying.
You stay here, Jules, in case it's a trick, all right? Don't you worry, I'll be plenty careful.
Sir, are you okay?
There's 4 little things living in that angler's brain. No wonder he's talking all sorts of gibberish. He's got parasites in his brain. So you've been eating raw food, haven't you? Oh, you're right, Jules. I hadn't considered that. Why, I thought that was just fake news.
Like you can really understand bubble talk. That's nonsense.
Oh, Jules just reminded me that you might be one of those there metal air vessels that the fish from the east is always talking about. I thought it was all just make-believe, but here you are.
Yes, sir. We are, in fact, very real, and here we are.
Well, you seems to be harmless enough.
I think so, but I am biased. Do you think you could help us, though, sir?
Well, it depends on what you need. But what are you even doing here in these waters?
Well, we're looking for a trench. More like an abyss.
Oh, you're right. Jules says you need to be more specific than that.
Well, we're told it's called the Dark Abyss.
Oh, that one.
Great. So you guys know what we're looking for. You know the one.
Who doesn't know it?
So you can take us there, or at least show us the right way, right?
Just why are you interested in that place? It's not safe. You should stay away from there.
Well, to be honest, I'm not really interested at all. I'm just following orders. Truthfully, it's my command that seems to be interested in the abyss. How is it not safe?
Well, it's not called the Dark Abyss for nothing, and it'll be dangerous just getting there. Oh, yeah, right, Jules. It's not just the trench that's dark down there, it's the arts, too. There's some bad folks. No one wants to have any dealings with them. Why is your command so interested in them?
All I know to tell you is that command is really good at helping, and he wants to help the Dark Abyss.
Well, if anything needs help, it's that trench.
Are you going to help us or not, fish beast? Come on now. Sir, I'm sorry, but can you help us? Or at least point us in the right direction?
I reckon that's the least we can do, right, Jules?
Oh, great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Now, which way was it? Oh, yeah. You want to take this canyon here behind you. Follow that and keep to the left at all intersections. It'll get narrow, but you'll eventually find it. You can't miss it. It's the giant hole in the bottom of the ocean floor.
Great. Again, thank you so much. And you're welcome to come with us if you want to.
No, thank you, but it was nice to meet a real-life metal air vessel.
Commander's log. At the direction of a narwhal named Benjamin, we've been exploring this canyon and mapping it just in case this lead is a bust. 2 hours ago, we developed a small leak in the dive chamber. Cause is currently unknown. Thankfully, Boris was eager to hop on it and repair it with some liquid metal. I must say, though, I really like meeting that Benjamin and the spaghetti fish thing. I can see why Command wants to help them. 5 hours now into our exploration, the canyon has become impassable. All right, stop. Sally, bring the ship to a stop. This ship's not going any further. The canyon's only getting narrower. Sally, is there any indication that we're even on the right track here?
Yes, sir. My long-range sensors indicate a large chasm 2,000 yards ahead with a dense life form signature.
Great. That's got to be it. Wait, you said 2,000 yards? That's over a mile. We're not getting this ship any closer. Pete, are we close enough to fire the torpedo yet?
Negative, sir. The torpedo won't travel that far. And besides, that canyon looks pretty twisty, sir.
Sally, can I get a 3D scan of the canyon?
Of course, but a 3D scan will only be accurate for 500 yards.
That's fine. Show me what you got.
Calculating. On screen now.
Yeah, no use, sir. Even if we were closer to the chasm opening, we couldn't steer the torpedo through all those twists and turns. It's just not designed to work that way.
Well, just how does it work, Pete?
Well, sir, think of it like a firework. It just shoots, boom, baby, and then detonates at a certain point.
What do you suppose we should do, sir?
I don't know, Beauregard, but we didn't come this far to not launch this thing. It seems to be pretty important to Command.
Sir?
Yeah, Easel.
We do have a podwalker, and it's ready to do whatever it does.
Now that is a thought.
Just what are you proposing there, son?
Well, sir, maybe, if the Morpedo isn't too big, maybe someone could use the podwalker to take the Morpedo all the way to the opening of the abyss and maybe manually launch it. Maybe.
That's a lot of maybes there, Easel.
What other options do we have, sir?
Peter, could you rig a remote control so we could maybe steer the Morpedo?
Yes, sir, I suppose, but that won't make it go further, remember?
Ah, that's right.
I think Easel's right, sir. I think the podwalker is our only option.
Ewan, any thoughts?
I agree with Peter and Easel. If we're gonna do this, there appears to be no other way.
Checker?
I'm hungry, sir.
Of course you are, man.
But no, sir. I have no other ideas.
All right, Easel, you and Pete go see what you can do to rig that Morpedo to the podwalker.
Aye, sir.
Now we just need a volunteer to operate the podwalker.
Well, you can count me out, sir.
Not a problem, Pete. I wasn't even considering you. I can't risk you seizing up out there with no way to rescue you. Boris? Where's Boris?
He's still repairing that leak, sir, remember?
Here he is, sir. I found him.
Whoa, that is creepy, Sally. Maybe next time you knock, no? What you need, Commander?
Boris, are you up for piloting the podwalker and trying to launch the Morpedo?
Yeah, sure. Just give me an hour or two. Liquid mud is setting up just fine, but I'm not sure how well it will wash off my tail. Ugh, this stuff is icky.
That's not gonna work, man. We need to do this now. You keep working on the leak.
Yeah, not a problem.
Easel?
I'm sorry, sir, but I'm afraid my arms are too short. I wouldn't be able to reach the controls.
Seriously?
Yes, sir. It seems to be a design flaw.
Hi, Commander. I'll go. If no one else can do it, I'll go.
Are you sure about this, Ewan?
Aye. The sooner we do this, the sooner we can get out of here.
All right. Sally, will you be able to help him use the podwalker?
Well, of course I will, sir. I am, after all, your submarine assistant and loving it.
Well, I'm not loving it, Sally.
Don't worry, Mr. Ewan. You will.
Ewan, go get suited up, man. Let's do this. All right, how are we doing, Ewan?
Commander, I'm a gopher in a tin can filled with compressed air being lowered onto the bottom of the ocean, tasked with helping fish beasts. You tell me.
That's the spirit, man.
Aye, what now, sir?
If you push the flashing light, you can detach the deployment chains.
Okay. Aye, chains away. I guess I'm free to walk. Let me turn on my lights.
Well, I guess start walking towards the abyss. Is the Morpedo okay?
Copy that. The Morpedo is secure, sir.
Ewan, we've rigged the Morpedo with a pull string igniter. Can you see the white ring attached to the string?
Point and pull, is it?
We tried to make it as easy as possible. All you need to do is point the Morpedo in the right direction and pull the launch ring.
Got it?
Also, Ewan, just be mindful you only have 2 hours of oxygen in the podwalker.
Shouldn't be a problem. How long could it possibly take to walk there and back? I'm proceeding down the canyon.
Are you loving it, sir?
Do you have a volume button, Sally?
Mr. Ewan, am I detecting hostility, sir?
I doubt it. I'm a gopher in a robot suit walking in a remote canyon on the bottom of a watery planet just so I can launch an infomercial missile at a bunch of useless fish.
I don't believe Command thinks they're useless. Besides, this looks like fun, sir.
Trust me, Sally, it's not. I'm just boldly going where no gopher has gone before.
There he goes. You're awful quiet, sir. Lost in thought?
I suppose so, Beauregard. I guess it just dawned on me how important this has to be to Command. I mean, something this dangerous. Even the fish at the bottom of the ocean need to know about him.
It is a pretty risky endeavor just to launch a Morpedo. Are you concerned, sir?
Yeah, I guess to be honest, I really am.
Sir, if there's anything you've taught us, it's that Command knows what they're doing.
I know it. You guys just keep reminding me, all right?
I guess Command wants to reveal himself to everything in the galaxy.
I personally don't have a problem with that. I mean, after all, Command did reveal himself to us, right? I just wish we could have been assigned a different kind of planet.
Right, like a freezing cold toxic gas planet with exploding geysers of fire.
Or maybe planet like where we come from, huh? Nah, Boris, what fun is that? Anyway, Ewan should be there in a few minutes. Then all he has to do is aim the torpedo, pull the cord, and fire away, right?
Right.
But there's just no way to get to him if he needs help.
He'll be fine, sir.
Mr. Ewan,
Hi, Sally.
I have detected that you are not very fond of sea life.
No. What'd you say that for?
I can detect your disdain for this mission and all sea life in your voice patterns.
Really? And what's your point, Sally?
No point, Mr. Ewan. But I do have a question.
And what's that?
Why don't you like sea life?
Don't know.
Sure you do, Mr. Ewan. Try again.
I'm telling you, Sally, I don't know why, I just don't.
Sure you do. It's easy, sir. I tell you what, just be honest with yourself and then be honest with me.
I'm telling you, lass, I don't know why, I just don't. Now leave me alone.
Okay, I wish it didn't have to come to this, but how about I deliver continuous electrical shocks to you until you tell me?
Oh, you wouldn't, Dad. What was that, lass?
That was only a small electrical shock. Did that help your memory, sir?
Nay, that's dangerous, woman. Shocking a poor gopher like that at the bottom of the ocean in a suit of compressed oxygen, no less.
Oh, yes, sir. It's very dangerous, sir. Simply answer the question, and we can avoid unnecessary dangers.
You're a sick program. You've gotten a virus somewhere. What kind of... I'm afraid of them. I'm afraid they're different from me and it scares me.
See? That was easy, wasn't it?
Easy? No, not easy. That was gopher torture. What's that smell? Is that burnt fur? You singed some of my fur, did you sick program?
Don't worry, sir. It'll have a chance to grow back, so long as you always answer my questions.
When we get back, I'll have Esau run an antivirus sweep of your system.
Hello there, mate. It's me, Benjamin the Narwhal. Nice walkie robo suit.
Ah, go away, ring toss.
We heard you screaming. I see you guys found the right canyon finally, and you're almost there.
I said go away, ring toss. I didn't think you wanted any part of this.
My name's not Ringtoss, it's Benjamin, and I'm an Orwell. And we don't like the dark abyss, but you've piqued our curiosity.
Go away. I've got a mission to accomplish. And a psychotic submarine assistant torturing me. And she's loving it.
Oh, and I am.
And the sooner I get it done, the sooner I can get out of here.
Boy, that's right. Thanks, Jules. That's what we wanted to know. So why does your command want to help us so much?
I have no idea. Truthfully, I don't think they do. I think this is just a test for the rest of me fleet. But who knows?
So you don't think your command wants to help us?
Not likely. You're just fish.
Well, if you don't mind me saying, that sure is a lot of time and effort for your command to spend if he's not interested in helping us. And you're wrong, sir. I'm not a fish. I'm an narwhal.
Whatever, sea unicorn. Doesn't matter to me. Just leave me alone and let me do my job so I can be getting out of here.
Yeah? I don't blame you. It is a bit deep here. Cold, too. But there are shallower, warmer parts of the planet that are really quite lovely this time of year. Nice for holidays and all.
No, ring toss. It's not the water I don't like. It's you. It's nothing personal, though. I just don't like you. Now go away.
Well, that's okay. See, I'm not a fish. I'm a mammal like you. I'm a cetacean. I breathe air, and I am warm-blooded.
It doesn't matter. You live underwater.
Now, that's not my fault, is it? I'm designed to live here. I can't live anywhere else now, can I? I won't survive. But I don't rightly believe you'd survive down here without that robo-walkie thing you're in. And in that, we're equal, you and I. We're both wonderfully creative.
We're not equal, you and I. And don't you ever be saying that again.
Wow, someone's got anger issues. Or maybe fear issues.
Mostly just fear issues, Mr. Benjamin.
Come on, Jules, it's obvious we're not wanted here.
I like them. I'm sorry that you don't. I think deep down, you're probably sorry too.
How's it coming, Ewan? Hi, sir. I'm almost to the abyss. I can see it now. Great. Listen, man, I'm going to stay on comm with you until you can get this torpedo fired off, okay? Okay, sir, I'm standing at the edge of the abyss. It truly is dark down there. Do you mean to tell me fish actually choose to live in that?
Well, from what Captain Jonah said, it's ignorance. They don't know that there's anything better. I guess that Morpedo will tell them otherwise. Go ahead and fire when you're ready.
Aye, stand by.
Sally, what was that?
Mr. Ewan has fallen approximately 30 feet. Podwalker is secure.
Ewan, are you okay? Ewan.
I'm here, sir. A bit shook up, but I'm here.
Are you okay, man?
I think so.
Sally, what's Ewan's condition?
Mr. Ewan is showing elevated heart rate, elevated respiration, and elevated adrenaline. Other than that, sensors indicate he's doing great.
I'm fine, sir, but I'm still not loving it, Sally.
All right, Ewan, what's the Podwalker status?
It's not good, sir. I appear to be buried under rubble and I cannot move. And it's no use. It's too much weight for the Podwalker to overcome. The Morpedo arm is free, but I cannot reach it with my right arm to fire it.
Can you maybe use your free arm to move some of the debris?
Nay, sir. I do not have the range of motion. I believe I'm stuck.
What's his oxygen look like, Sally?
Mr. Ewan has 1 hour, 17 minutes of remaining oxygen.
Sir, we need to contact Captain Jonah and request a rescue.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Of course it will, son. That outpost is bound to have all sorts of rescue equipment and submarine thingies.
No, Beauregard, Yeasel's right here. They're not going to get here in time. We have 1 hour and 16 minutes before he runs out of air. And how long did it take us to get here? Sally, what's the response time from the outpost to our location?
I'm sorry to say, it's not less than 3 hours. I'm not loving that.
What do you want me to do now, sir?
I don't know, Ewan. I'm at a loss. Stand by.
Sir, you know it wouldn't be so bad if I could at least shoot this Morpedo. We made it this far, you know. Be nice to at least finish the mission.
Sir, what are we gonna do?
I don't think there's anything we can do.
The beavers can hold breath a long time. I will swim to him and move rocks.
Not at this pressure you can't, Boris. You'll be crushed like a grape.
Well, we can't just leave him out there like that.
Sally, mute comm, please.
Yes, sir. Comm muted.
Look, there's nothing we can do. Think about it, guys. We only had one Podwalker and it's stuck out there now. We have no scuba gear, and even if we did, the pressure would crush us. We're 3 hours from an outpost rescue team, and he's only got 1 hour of air left.
Hey, sir, maybe there's another submarine close by.
Now there's a thought. Sally, are there any other command submarines nearby?
Excellent thought, sir. Scanning now. Still scanning. Still scanning, sir. Scanning complete. There are 2 command anglers in close proximity.
That is awesome.
Angler M28-19 is 2 hours, 28 minutes away.
What? That's not even close, Sally. Why even mention that? That might as well be 100 hours away. We have 1 hour to save Ewan. If they can't get here in less than an hour, we get to watch our friend slow.
Don't say it! Please don't say it.
Hey, you guys want to hear a joke?
Unmute us, Sally.
Yes, sir. Unmuted.
Now, do you think that's appropriate, son?
Hi, you haven't even heard the joke yet, so you cannot be judging it. I find it to be a very highly appropriate joke.
All right, let's hear it.
All right, here it goes. How many times do you have to tickle an octopus to make it laugh?
Oh, that is a rather dubious question now, isn't
Why
it?
would one want to tickle octopus?
I don't know, Ewan. How many tickles does it take? It's easy, sir. 10 tickles. It takes 10 tickles. You get it? 10 tickles.
Oh, that is funny.
That was a good one, Ewan.
Oh, Ewan. I'm sorry, man.
I say you didn't like my joke. No, Ewan, it was a good joke. I'm sorry because there's nothing we can do to get to you. Sir, it's all right. You've had a good run. It's been an honor to serve you. I know you'd do anything in your power to help me if you could.
Hi there, Robo Guy. It's me, Benjamin, that narwhal.
Is that the narwhal I hear?
Hi, sir, he's here. I'm looking at him now. Hey, Ring Toss, I do not think I'd ever be happy to see you, but I have to admit I'm happy to see you, laddie.
Oh my, you've fallen into quite a mess, haven't you?
Hi, I'm stuck, and I still need to fire this torpedo.
All right, let's see what I can do to help you here. All right, that's not doing any good. I do apologize, Mr. Robo Thingy, but as you can see, it's not exactly a jackhammer.
Ah, that's all right, Benjamin. At least someone's here with me.
I'm real sorry about all this. Sure wish we could do more, right, Jules? Jules? Hey, where'd Jules go?
Is there anything that narwhal can do?
I'm sorry, Commander, but his little unicorn horn seems to be no match for the rubble.
Ooh, I have an idea there, mate. Try grabbing hold of me tusk with your free hand and I'll see if I can't pull you free.
Ah, it's worth a shot. Ah, it's no use. Wait, there is something you could probably do.
Anything you need, sir.
If you'll use your little lance there and help me launch this torpedo, it's the only reason we're here. We could at least accomplish the mission.
Oh, I'd be honored to. Just pull that ring thing there.
Aye, just pull the ring. Torpedo away! That is awesome. Commander, it appears to be playing command special message.
Fantastic, Ewan. Job well done, man.
Hi, well, at least it's not a total loss.
Ewan?
Aye, sir.
Thank you.
Ah, for what, sir?
Oh, for risking your life to obey command.
Ah, well, sir, any one of us would have done it.
I'm so sorry, Ewan.
Jules, where'd you go, girl? You did? Where? Jules, you're brilliant, girl. Look, there's one. Looky there. Oh, don't forget that one there. Oh, and this one here, girls. That's it, chaps. Let's work together.
Ah, Commander, you're not going to believe this, but the spaghetti fishies are digging me out. I'm already gaining more movement. Ah, yeah, my right arm is free now. I can feel movement in the legs.
Do you think you'll be able to climb back up that cliff?
Aye, sir. The cliff collapse has turned it into a nice, gentle slope. I should be able to walk up no problem.
Then you hurry up and get back here ASAP.
Ah, you don't have to be telling me twice, sir.
As Commander of Fleet 522 and now Angler H-10-7, I want to dearly thank you for saving our fellow crew member. We were sent here to help you, but you have in turn helped us.
Oh, don't mention it at all. Why wouldn't we? He was in trouble and couldn't help himself, you know. And seeing as how it was in our power to help him, just what kind of creatures would we be if we didn't help him?
I don't know. Ewan, just what kind of creatures would we be if we didn't help them?
Ah, Commander, we'd be wretched beasties if we did not help.
Yeah, of course. Say, Commander, Jules and her tribe would like to know if you can come to their reef and tell them about this command who sent you to the dark abyss.
Hi, we'd be honored to go help. I mean, Commander, do you think it'd be all right if we went to help them?
I have a feeling Command won't have a problem with that at all.
Great, then to the Nautilus Reef we go. You guys wouldn't happen to like bagpipe music, would you?